test out this chainsaw type of chain on this weed eater attachment and see how it does. So let's get started. I picked up this chainsaw type chain weed eater attachment on eBay for just a little over 20 bucks, around there. And so this YouTube videos I've seen does great cutting through brush, even small limbs, 1/4 inch to an inch in diameter. And the way this was designed was for, I guess, the straight shaft style weed eaters. This is not it. This is a Murray, just a cheaper brand, and I've got another one in there I think is a yard whatever, and so they have the same thing, different type of attachment. This was threaded, so I drilled that out, so it's just, which is basically just drilling out the threads itself, and then it made it so it slides on the shaft just easily. So basically what I did is I took off the standard weed eater attachment fitting, and it was just held on by a little like washer clip, the ring that was just held it on. Basically this was I guess it was this piece was on here, and then there was that retaining clip that just pushed over this and held it on. So I was able to pull that off. So pulled this off, and so now this is free spinning. I don't need to disassemble anything here. This is basically just going to go on and seat it there. So now I just need to fill this up so that there's compression when I reattach this on there, hold it on so that it's going to spin. So that's the next thing I have to figure out. So I can literally figure out what I need to do. I'm thinking I just need like a tube, something to fit over this, so that then when I do put this back on and tighten it, it's going to press up against this and hold it on. So that's, I gotta figure out what I'm going to do, and then I'll get back with you. So it looks like the original piece on here, literally, if I can cut off just this plastic piece here, then this will fit on there, and it's the same size, and then this will basically just screw right on there. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to take this off, and I'll be cooking. Bam, just like that. Alright, now that that's off, this should be able to just slide on there, and then there's enough meat there to put this on. Just spin it tight. Get it nice and snug. Just like that. And all these other parts. exactly level, but I don't know that that's going to matter. Let's, the other thing, if you look at, so it's good to have this guard. Obviously, on my other weed eater, I'm using the line feed. I took the guard off because it makes it a lot faster, more efficient. But with this chain, I'm not going to take the risk, and so it looks like there's plenty of clearance there that's not going to hit anything on the guard, but it's there to protect. So let's fire this bad boy up and see what we get. Start your gas in it. Oh yeah, full tank. Already want to spin. Give it a demo down here in some brush. See how we do. Let's see how this does. Wow. So it looks like it does a pretty good job. as long as I keep the revolutions up, it definitely the vines gets caught up in the vines. If you're slower revolutions, it's gonna definitely make it a catch. But it's like, as you can see, these are what's catching on the things and just ripping them apart. So you saw how it was cutting up those little brushes and the different little sticks and limbs. So not too bad. It feels pretty balanced. I feel just a little bit of wobble. I think that's because of the I cut that plastic piece that I'm using for my spacer. It was just a little bit of an angle, but I think it'll probably be all right. I might pull that off and straighten that out. Yeah, I'd say other than a little bit of a balancing issue, I would say this thing is doing its job. I mean, it really ripped through a lot of that stuff. There's no way regular weed eater line would cut through all that like it did. So I'm contemplating whether to use this for my big chore down my lane. I got so much briar and wild bush that's just grown up over my path down to the river that I needed something, you know, stronger than a regular weed eater line to cut through it. And it looks like this might very well do the job. So either this or the hacksaw blade style. But right now, this thing seems to do a pretty good job. It ripped through all these weeds without too much trouble. You just got to remember to keep the revs up, keep from the vines from twisting it up. Other than that, I give it a thumbs up. Okay, so I figured out best how to get this to work. So what I did was I had a handlebar insert for bark busters, and it actually fit over this shaft perfect. So there's like no play in there at all. It just slides right on. So what it is, I use that as a spacer to fit in here, and so I got that in there so that that fills in the space, so that when I put this on, then I'm able to screw this on. But looking at this, I'm like, well, it's got this gap in here. It's like, so what if I just turn this around so it's like that, so then it makes it more of an enclosed, keeps weeds and stuff from getting in there, and then this can still thread on like so. I can tighten that down as tight as I want, and voila, we have it's all done. Let me fire this up to see how well it's balanced now. Tighten that down real good. I think we have a winner. Yep. I'm pretty happy with that. So we're going to run with that and see how that does. Anyway, like what I did here, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you at the next video.